This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Tatum. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Holiday.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
White with it. And here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Brown. On the wing, Porter. 4-3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Right side, Porzingis. Brown grabs the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Here's Brown. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
The drive by Tatum. And it's good. 2 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Gordon with the big finish.
So this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Murray. The three. Gordon can't hit. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Brown can't hit.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Great D that time from Porzingis. Boston trailing. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
And so it's Boston with it. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. And stolen by Porzingis. Up top, Tatum. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 10.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries it from 3.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Denver leading by 3. Right side, Porter. Back to Jokic. There's the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Here's Tatum. Gordon pulls it in. Jokic with it. Picked up by Tatum. Jokic in the post. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. 4 on the clock. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Drew Holiday. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And he sinks the second. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And he nails the third.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. To end the run. And Pritchard, here we go. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Porter. From the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Tatum inside. And no good. Excellent defense there from Watson. For 3, Westbrook. And so it's Denver, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Celtics ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Najee. Outside Porter. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 6 points.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Tatum. Good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Nuggets lead by 10. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Up top, Tatum. He's got 12. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And so here is Denver. The Celtics making their last shot. And here's Porter outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Offensive board. Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's got 19 points. Now a timeout called by Denver.
See what you got. Nice try. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Westbrook. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Westbrook's got 8.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Charic outside. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. And it's Watson missing. Celtics trail by 7. JT to the hole. Brown grabs the board. Charic outside. Now here's Porter. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Brown, no good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to bring basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Watson. From deep. Hits the trifecta. Watson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Brown. Misses in close. Denver leading by 5. Here's Watson. And there's the drive. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Watson's got 5 now. Outside Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Left side Watson. Back to Murray. Out to the wing. Outside Watson. 6 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 5. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
And here's Jokic outside. And here are the Celtics. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Murray for 3. On target from range. 13 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Denver leading by 4. Outside Murray. Pass to Watson. Lets the 3 fly. Murray, no good. So it's Boston now. Here's Holiday. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Boston ball. Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. High arcing shot. And it's good on the layup.
This is what makes Holiday special. His ability to find ways to finish in tight.
Now here's Murray. And stolen by Porzingis. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Denver up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
Who's ball?
And here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Brown with the steal. Boston trailing. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Inside. Here's Jokic. Good D by Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. Checked by Gordon. To the paint. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the floor.
On the wing, Holiday. Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And stolen by Holiday. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Nuggets trail by 4. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. Ooh, poked away. White with the steal. For the finish. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so soft.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Tatum from long range. Porter pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Brown. Here's Jokic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Here's Murray, following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Jokic. To the wing on the left. Murray looking around. Here's Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Now Holiday. The layup misses. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Can't get it to fall. Nuggets trail by 5. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
And the basket is good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. Both teams deciding to change it up. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Screen by Gordon. To the middle. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 8.
Oh, the crazy athleticism of Gordon. It makes him a great option in pick-and-roll action.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Down low. Tatum. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. To the inside. Tatum can't hit. Nuggets trail by 9. Murray from outside. Hauled in by Brown. Boston on offense. Here's Pritchard. Sinks it from distance. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 31. In transition, here they come. Here's Gordon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Gordon's got 13.
And I like how Gordon lets the game come to him. That's why he's able to take over at times.
Tatum looking it over. Porzingis sets a screen. 1 second left. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Boston out in front. Leap.
The Celtics, 62.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Boston leading by 7. Here's Pritchard. Brown grabs the board.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Pritchard to the middle. Craig, good.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
With the teardrop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And no luck that time either.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Horford outside. Back to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And Denver making a change here. Here's Pritchard. Inside. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Brown. Driving inside.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Porter. Sweet little floater.
And nice read by Porter Jr. Surveys the floor and gets in the right spot to finish.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The Celtics making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Brown. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
There's Tatum with the 3.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Holiday with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Stolen by Jokic. Gordon on the wing. Outside Murray. To take the lead. They got the rebound. Jokic. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Up top, Tatum. Back to Holiday. And he makes it. Holiday's got 6 here in the quarter.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Murray for 3. Drains the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that time. ties this game up.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Outside Porter. The three. And again, Denver with a three.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big-time shots.
On the wing, Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Gordon. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Gordon's coaches and teammates like seeing him draw fouls, taking charge and forcing the defense to act.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Here's Tatum. Oh, he nails it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pushing it up now. Porter's shot is off.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul. In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. Boston calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Aaron Gordon.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
16 seconds left in the game. And it's Tatum missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
So the Nuggets win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. There's the drive. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And he gets that one.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's Denver. Pass to Brown. From deep. Williams grabs the board. Dort outside. Hartenstein a screen. Down low. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, BA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Murray, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside, Williams. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to review the game plan. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
And again, it's Denver missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hartenstein. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Porter. Here's Murray. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us with how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail. Here's Brown. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dort. It's Dort on the wing. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 5 points.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Here's Brown. Dort with a steal. Here's Holmgren. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Murray. Gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Now here's Jokic. The 3 is up. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Murray. Let's go with a 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. He's got 9.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Westbrook. The shot misses. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Dario Saric.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
It's blocked. Now Westbrook. Left side Porter. Back to Saric. Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder with a lead. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And rejected. Outside Porter. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Caruso outside. This one for 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. So it's Denver now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Now here's Wiggins. Yet to see a basket. They get it again. Here's Williams. Blocked. And here's the fast break. Wiggins with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Westbrook left side. Pass to Porter. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Porter's got his second basket.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Wallace outside. Now Caruso. Inside. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And a miss there on the triple. Right side Watson. Here's Saric. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, it really helps when Dario Saric is aggressive like this. The guy makes the defender commit, and nicely done offensively.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Denver making a change here. Thunder trail by 3. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And it's Murray off the drive. Basket's good. Murray's got 11.
Yeah, keep attacking, Jamal Murray. Good things will happen.
And that one drops for him. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Murray inside. Holmgren with the block. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. And he gets it to go. And it's now just a 1-point Denver lead.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Jokic. Shoots over Hartenstein. Misses off the right iron. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Holmgren. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Lets it go from the wing. That's short off the rim.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
2 on the clock. Look at Jokic working inside.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oklahoma City trailing. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, D.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Murray, no good. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Murray, no good. And it's Thunder's ball. Pass to Holmgren for the lead. Chet from range. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
90 seconds into the second half now. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Gordon. That one goes. Count it.
An elite passer at his... position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Murray. The Thunder pull it in. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Pass to Jokic. The floater. Oh, Jokic so smooth on the floater.
Yeah, there's that guard touch of Jokic. Simply incredible for a man his size.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
This will be his third free throw of the game. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Oh, Jokic powers it in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Now Williams. Oh, Jokic with a block. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 4.
And here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Here's Gordon. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Thunder with a lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon pulls it in. Jokic with it. Hartenstein covering. They now take the lead. Jokic has got 12 points.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Dort for three. Nails it from three. Give him 8 points now. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Murray for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Jokic in the post. 12 points for him.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Launches a three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Jokic. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Wallace. And another three for Oklahoma City.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Wiggins from long range. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nuggets trail by 8. Murray with it.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Watson with the rebound. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops one in from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Here's Brown. Here's Murray. Sweet little floater. 24 points for him.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Free throw drops from Murray. Nuggets trail by 3. Murray with it. Caruso covers. Murray, no good. Dort outside. Tries again. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Murray. Here's Westbrook. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Wiggins outside. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Back to Dort. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Westbrook with it. Caruso covers. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Pass to Wiggins. Shards brings the double team. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso. Defended by Gordon. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Here's Dort to halt the run, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
The Nuggets want a timeout. 1:57 left in the fourth. Porter's shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 15 points here in the second half.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Now here's Jokic. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets lead by 4. Pass to Jokic. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul. To the left wing. Back to Murray. The 3. They grab their own miss. Now Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Dort for 3. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
My goodness, Lou Dort in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And the Thunder call time here. They're down by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Hartenstein a screen. Down low. Cash!
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Denver. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane, and that's an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So the Nuggets win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off